Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we have a thrifting Broadacres Swap Meet for movies video. That's right. Yesterday morning, Broadacres is open at 6 a.m. So yesterday I got my geriatric butt up at 5:30 in the morning, and I was there at 6 o'clock when they opened the gates. You can't. Here's the thing: Broadacres is huge. You can't do it all in one day. Certainly, it's open year round. So the bad news is in the summer, the heat of the summer, most people don't come out. Let's just say that. The vendors, probably about half of the 1,100 possible come out, and so it's less visited. So I try not to go that during the summer. But during the fall, winter, spring, beautiful time to go. So I got there yesterday at about, like I said, 6 o'clock. Got inside and spent about an hour and a half looking around. I found what I think is pretty good stuff. Found some 4Ks. Found some Blu-rays, found a DVD. So I want to share with you what I found. If you're ever here in the North Las Vegas area, it is in North Las Vegas, this swap meet, check out Broadacres Marketplace. Man, it's just amazing. I mean, it's huge. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of competition, a lot of flippers out there. I've seen yesterday I saw two guys almost go to fight, almost throw down, but over a doll. I mean, what the heck? Anyway, it was kind of humorous to me, but those guys are really mad. So yeah, it's competitive. It's you got to get there early. If the early bird gets the worm in this case. So if you're ever here, check it out. It's definitely worth your time. They got movies. They got everything you can imagine a swap meet they've got. So real quick, let's get into this. First thing up, I had this on VHS and DVD, but didn't have it on Blu-ray, so I wanted it on Blu-ray in my collection. Piglet's Big Movie. Of course, Disney. G-rated, 78 minutes from 2003. It's an animated musical comedy. This is the third theatrical Winnie the Pooh release. It's been quite a while since I've seen it, but pretty cool. It's actually from A.A. Milne's books about Winnie the Pooh. So pick that up for $1. It's used. What the heck? Also, a couple of my grandkids are into reading this book series, so I thought I'd pick up the movie for them, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. PG, 92 minutes from 2010. It's a comedy. There are 4 movies in this series apparently, so I'm gonna have to look for the rest of them. This one was open. It was only $1. So the hysterically funny, best-selling book comes to life in this smash hit family comedy. Greg Helfrey is headed to big things. But first he must survive the scariest, most humiliating experience of any kid's life, middle school. That won't be easy, considering he's surrounded by hairy, freckled morons, wedgie-loving bullies, and a moldy slice of cheese with nuclear cooties. Yeah. So my grandkids are going to have a little fun with this, I hope. That's the hope. Well, next, this is brand new. Well, not brand new. It's factory sealed, however. And it didn't come out too long ago, so I was really surprised to see it. Still factory sealed. It's the Volume 2 of Popeye the Sailor Man from 1938 to 1940, Volume 2. I grew up watching Popeye. I did. I have to admit. I enjoyed the heck of it. I ate a lot of spinach because of this guy. Oh boy, Popeye says when he and Olive Oil embark on a quest for hidden gold. Will they be wealthy millionaires and rich too? Volume 2 of the Mighty Mariner's Spinach Fortified Exploits offers riches aplenty. 31 original, remastered, and uncut cartoons, plus a sea chest of sparkling extras. Lanky Girl, Lanky Guile, Girl, Olive Oil is here. Dreaming of sailing matrimonial seas with the old salt, and also having to deal with Popeye's nephews, Pipeye, Popeye, Poopeye, and Peepeye. Bluto, of course, in a cage of theatrical ambition, rivals Popeye for the lead in Romeo and Juliet. Funny stuff, guys. Popeye, Olive Oil, and Bluto. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. This was not rated. It has 223 minutes. Like I said, 31 theatrical shorts. Can't wait to check that out. Brand new. It was $2, by the way. Another used item, but I didn't have it on Blu-ray, so it's an upgrade for me. That's right. We got Scream Factory's release of Alligator 2, The Mutation. Alligator 2, The Mutation is PG-13 from 1991. 92 minutes. Of course, this is a little monster horror. Has Dee Wallace from The Howling in it, which I enjoy her work. And this, of course, is the sequel to the 1980 Alligator. Just when you thought it was safe to go in the sewer. Deep in the sewers beneath the city of Regent Park, a baby alligator feeds on the experimental animals discarded by Future Chemicals Corporation. Nourished by the toxic growth hormones and other mutating chemicals, the gator grows immense in size and voracious in appetite. Now it must kill to survive. It's a classic confrontation between man and beast. This sequel to the classic thriller Alligator stars Joseph Bologna from Transylvania 5000, Steve Rolsbeck from Life Force, Dee Wallace from The Howling, and Richard Lynch from Bad Dreams. Oh, also has Kane Hodder, of course, from Jason X. Scream Factory release. Let me know if you've seen any of these I picked up, what you thought of them. Let me know. So yeah, that was, I believe that was $2 at one of the stands. Neat thing was I actually stopped at about probably 10 stands that had movies, so pretty good pickings yesterday morning. Next up, I've not seen or heard anything about this. Well, I have heard that it's pretty good, but I haven't seen any of it. It's the first season, part 1 of The Nevers. The Nevers. Never, not seen it yet. It's 360 minutes worth on here from 2021. It's a drama fantasy. Of course, this was an HBO series. I've heard good things, so let me know if you guys have seen The Nevers and what you thought of it. August 1896, Victorian London is rocked to its foundations by a supernatural event which gives certain people, mostly women, abnormal abilities, from the wondrous to the disturbing. But no matter their particular turns, all who belong to this new underclass are in grave danger. It falls to mysterious, quick-fisted widow Amelia True and brilliant young inventor Pinnis Adair to protect and shelter these gifted orphans. To do so, they will have to face the brutal forces determined to annihilate their kind. SDS and HBO. The Nevers, Season 1, Part 1. Oh, nice little Nice little slippy dip also. No case. Next up, something recently really came out in 2021, and I had it on DVD, but I thought, this is a pretty good movie. I wanted it on Blu-ray, so I think it was $2 Blu-ray, and the digital code actually still works, so I gave that to my brother. A film by Rose Glass, Saint Maud. Saint Maud is R-rated, 84 minutes, from 2021. It's a psychological horror. If you know me, that's my favorite kind. My favorite subgenre. This movie is very unsettling and intriguing and very slow burn. I enjoyed it. I have seen it, and therefore I wanted to upgrade it to Blu-ray and check it out. Like I said, I only had it in DVD. The debut film from writer-director Rose Glass, Saint Maud is a chilling and boldly original vision of faith, madness, and a salvation in a fallen world. Maud, a newly devout hospice nurse, becomes obsessed with saving her dying patient's soul, but sinister forces and her own sinful past threaten to put an end to her holy calling. Slippy dip. Put out by Lionsgate. Let me know. Have you seen that one? Now, I picked this up for a family member, but this is a really good Nicolas Cage movie. Still factory sealed. I think it was $3, but Pig. Brutal, elegant, and captivating indeed. Pig is R-rated, 92 minutes, from 2021. It's a drama mystery. About 70% of the people that have watched this liked it. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I thought Nicholas did a heck of a job in this. A truffle hunter, played by Nicolas Cage, who lives alone in the Oregon wilderness, must return to his past in Portland in search of his beloved foraging pig after she is kidnapped. Don't mess with the man's pig. Let me know if you guys have seen it and whether you liked it or not. I enjoyed it. Now, I did find some 4Ks. Amazing. I was astounded to find these. I think they were $4 or $5 a piece. At least I believe this one was $4, I believe. But I wanted it on 4K. I wanted to add it to my 4K collection. Last Night in Soho. 4K, R-rated, 2021, 117 minutes long. Another psychological horror. That's right. Psychological horror is my favorite. Let's see if I can read this. Very small writing. My eyes are watering. Hold on. In acclaimed director Edgar Wright's psychological thriller, Eloise, an aspiring fashion designer, is mysteriously able to enter the 1960s, where she encounters a dazzling wannabe singer, Sandy. But the glamour is not all it appears to be, and the dreams of the past start to crack and splinter into something far darker. 4K. That's right. I believe it's it's got the Blu-ray in there too. Only thing missing was the digital code. Hey, $4. Pretty good snag, I think. Next up. Now these next two, I was amazed I found them. I think I paid $5 for them, but they go for a lot more than that. And on the regular market. But at the Swap Meet, good deal for a Severin title. Look at that I didn't have. This is Lucio Fulci's Enigma. Enigma is from 1987. It's 89 minutes long. Not rated. Of course, Lucio Fulci is Italian, and then this is Italian horror. Fulci did Zombie and The Black Cat, if you remember those. Basically, this is from what I'm getting, this is a revenge type possession film. Somebody comes back, possesses somebody else to take revenge on somebody else. So Lucio Fulci's Bat Crap fan favorite in 4K for the first time ever in America. For his final horror hit of the 80s, writer-director Lucio Fulci combined elements of Carrie, Phenomena, and Suspiria with the grisly surrealism of his own past classics for one last shocker packed with brooding, ominous imagery and signature Fulci style. When a bullied student at a New England girls' school becomes comatose after a prank gone wrong, her tormentors will suffer graphic telepathic punishment that includes the infamous death by snails scene. Blast from start to finish with some of the most bonkers imagery Fulci ever put on film. Can't wait to check this one out and put it in my Severin collection. Quite a few Severin titles. I'm glad to have it. This is not 4K, this is Blu-ray, so just in a black case. Let me know if you've seen that and what you thought of it. This is a 4K. Still sealed. I think I paid $5 for this. I love anything creature feature. I'm pretty sure I have this movie on DVD probably DVD. This is 94 minutes, 1993, 4K horror sci-fi. This is a Vinegar Syndrome title. Vinegar Syndrome. $5. Can't beat it. I was really happy to find this. Let's see. This has Seth Green and Clint Howard in it. An assortment of unruly and misfit teens have all been forced to attend camp at a wildlife preserve to commune with nature. What they don't realize is that nearby in the woods, an illicit marijuana growing operation is underway, and the weed farmers have been using a pesticide which has had one very unintended side effect, turning ordinary ticks into giant, ravenous bloodsuckers. One of the quintessential creature features of the early 90s, Tony Randall's Ticks pays loving tribute to the 1950s giant monster movies, updating the formula by adding copious amounts of slime and heavily increased bloodshed. Starring Seth Green, Rosalind Allen, and a very memorable appearance by Clint Howard. Of course, he was the ice cream man, if you remember Clint. Glad to have it in 4K. This has been, like I said, I may have watched this in 1993 or 4 and haven't seen it since, but glad to pick it up, put it in my 4K and Vinegar Syndrome collection. Good stuff. Another 4K. This one was open, but it still had the 4K, and the Blu-ray didn't have the digital, however. Ghostbusters Afterlife. 4K, PG-13, 124 minutes from 2021. Of course, this is an adventure comedy. It's also the sequel to the first two Ghostbusters of 1984 and 1989. Not too bad. I remember liking this, but and I have it in my collection on Blu-ray. But yeah, I think it was $4 for 4K. I'm going to do it. Of course, brings back Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and a bunch of the other previous movie actors. Good to have this in 4K. From director Jason Reitman and producer Ivan Reitman comes the next chapter in the original Ghostbusters universe. In Ghostbusters Afterlife, when a single mom and her two kids arrive in a small town, they begin to discover their connection to the original Ghostbusters and the secret legacy their granddaughter and original Ghostbuster left behind. The film is written by Gil Keenan and Jason Reitman. I liked it. Let me know down below if you like this Ghostbusters. And the last thing I picked up, I was out yesterday morning. The Swedish Huxon Criterion, still sealed. Come on, what a find! I don't remember what I paid for it, but this is the Swedish. In Swedish, the Huxon means the witch. And glad to put this in my Criterion collection. Glad to find it. It's from 1922, 105 minutes. It's a silent horror film. About 80% of the people that watch it like it. It's Criterion's number 134. Let's see. This is basically a fictionalized documentary showing the evolution of witchcraft. Grave robbing, torture, possessed nuns, and a satanic Sabbath. Benjamin Christensen's legendary silent film uses a series of dramatic vignettes to explore the scientific hypothesis that the witches of the Middle Ages and early modern era suffered from the same ills as psychiatric patients diagnosed with hysteria in the film's own time. Far from a dry dissertation on the topic, the film itself is a witch's brew of the scary, the gross, and the darkly humorous. Christensen's mix-and-match approach to genre anticipates gothic horror, documentary recreation, and the essay film, making for an experience unlike anything else in the history of cinema. Glad to have this in my collection. Still sealed. And this has been, I've seen this film many years ago, however. Glad to have it in my Criterion collection. So there you go, guys. What a haul, right? From Broadacres Marketplace Swap Meet. Can't promote it enough. They're not paying me a penny to say this. It's wonderful over there. Really is. Very busy, but wonderful. So, today's Sunday. Today is the 2nd of October, 2022. And I'm going to give something away. That's right. Both of these movies are open. The only thing not in them is the digital code, which I gave to my brother, who does the digital code thing. But what good movies, and I think you guys will enjoy them. First one up, The Bourne Identity. Of course, with Matt Damon. What a great job he does in this whole series. Behind me, I have the whole series, so I don't need this individual title in my collection anymore. The Bourne Identity. What a good series of films. I have to say, one of my favorite of this genre, the action-adventure kind of thing. And from my collection of Las Vegas-based stuff, Casino. That's right, I have another copy of this. I've been going through my stuff and weeding out my dupes. Just happen to have the 4K Casino. Again, a really good mob movie. Takes place here in Vegas. So we're going to give these both, that's right, both of them, away to one of my lucky subscribers. You have to be a subscriber. You have to live in the United States. Let's use the code word casino. Casino, CASINO, in the comments below. And if you are a subscriber, you live in the United States, you put the word casino in the comment section of this video next Saturday, which is, let me see what date next Saturday is real quickly. Excuse me. Next Saturday is the 8th. Okay, so next Saturday, I will pick a winner and give those away. They're free. I will pay the shipping. So, casino, comments, good luck. If you guys like my videos, give me a thumbs up, a like. Also, hit the notification bell so that you know when I put out another video. And subscribe, of course. You can't win if you don't subscribe. So I would appreciate it. You're getting 2 movies for the price of 1, And hey, you guys have a great day. I hope you do. Today, of course, for me is I'm going to watch a bunch of horror movies, and at the same time, I'm going to watch a little football. So you guys keep smiling, keep having fun, keep that positive attitude about you. And until next time, peace.